The G20's announcement had an immediate impact on the New York Stock Exchange. How soon it gets more customers into Museo Suzuki's butcher shop in Tokyo is anyone's guess. Money has to be moving around, that's what I think, he says. Money was moving today in Howard Wheeldon's office here in London. He's watched British stocks drop 35% since last spring. Suddenly, he's bullish. Have you seen positive signs in the wake of this summit?
I have seen positive signs. We will start to see, and indeed are already starting to see, the credit part of this crisis. The lack of funding is starting to ease.
Since last fall, when the market started to crash, I've lost about between 20 and 30% of my retirement assets.
57-year-old Bill Nye of Bowie, Maryland, has been saving for his retirement since the 1970s. He says he'll need to keep working longer than he thought to make up for what he's lost in his battered 401k.
I am worried that the recovery will take a long time. I'm worried that in 20 years we won't be a much different place than we are now.
If Nye is to have a chance of retiring in the next decade, analysts say the G20 leaders must quickly put their principles into practice. Free trade, increased regulation of the financial markets, and job creation.
I'm very eager to get back to work.
Los Angeles architect Kimberly Eaton lost her job in February. Her severance has run out, and so has her patience.
You can go for days or weeks at a time without even finding a new opportunity for a new position.
And the words of the G20 won't stop the Labor Department from reporting that the U.S. lost at least 650,000 more jobs in March. Then there's the lingering questions about the health of the banks, something the president addressed today.
I think the patient is stabilized. There are still wounds that have to heal.
Economists have been talking about globalization for years, but few could have predicted the speed in which foreclosures in American cities could result in bank runs in Asia and Europe. This Great Recession proves it's much more than a catchy ad campaign. We are all connected.
We've moved a long, long way forward today, but there's still a lot more work to do.